Hey, so it's 3 in the morning and I'm recording this video to talk to you guys about Battlefield 6. So we are analyzing Battlefield 6 future content. I have a couple of topics that I want to talk to you guys. This video is a little different. I'm traveling right now, so I'm recording with my microphone, like holding my microphone. It's 3 in the morning, and if you guys hear like some weird noises, it's because I'm, holding my mic on my hand and I'm laying on my bed. So kind of difficult for me to record, but still we also need to make some videos talking about Battlefield 6. So, for the reason, let's talk a little bit about some things that I've been thinking about. And the first one is the initial Battlefield 6 roadmap. So, what we know and don't. So, the first thing was that Season 1 was going to drop and move 2 new maps. So, one new map and Red Sec. And we got both of them. This essentially the first map that we got, Blackwell Fields, is just so good. I really think it's one of the best maps in the game, if not the best. It's like Merrick Valley, Liberation Peak, Blackwell Fields, and it's not like Iberian Offensive or whatever the fuck. I literally heavy dislike that map. I think Iberian Offensive is just so bad, like King's Battery is like, bruh, come on. Like Siege of Cairo is good and all that, but anyway, we need more huge, massive maps. That's the Battlefield essence, and I think that probably within the first 3 to 6 months, we're probably gonna get a new update. And I say this because, not an update, but a new map. And I say this because of the season. Every single time that we're gonna have a new season, I think we're gonna have a new map as well. So that's really good. And I'm really, really eager to see if they're gonna naval warfare. They already said that they plan to do it, and they said that they want to bring back naval warfare, which was something that players in Battlefield 4 really enjoyed, myself included. I really enjoyed playing naval warfare. I thought it was really cool. So, or naval strike, right? So we're gonna see if they're gonna do it. I hope they do. So yeah, and usually Battlefield takes some time to release new content, but I don't think they're gonna takes a lot of time. Non-premium dependent, like you're not gonna release 4 maps. They're probably gonna release like 1 map each season. And I just hope that we have like plenty of seasons in the game. So let's pray that they don't just fucking execute Battlefield, right? So yeah, that's it, I guess. The second thing that I want to talk about is the Season Pass and the Battle Pass evolution. Honestly, the pros and cons is like, I kind of enjoy how the modern Battlefield or the Battle Pass for Battlefield works. And, like you kind of have those different sections, and I think that each section brings a little bit of lore. You should pay attention close enough. I even recorded a little bit of the store items because they kind of have some lore dropping as well. And it's really interesting to see like how Pax Armata works and how NATO works as well, like each squad, what they do, and based on art and all that. It's just really good, it's a really cool thing that they did. And I kind of enjoyed. I actually have nothing to complain about the Battle Pass right now. The only thing that kind of fucked me up that I got a skin, one of the first skins, but the game just bugged and I didn't receive my skin. And I'm like in the middle of the Battle Pass already. So, it literally bugged. It was one of the first and it completely bugged. So, yeah. And I was gonna predict how EA might monetize future and like focusing on player retention and new acquisitions, but honestly they're already doing that, monetizing. It's not a bad way of monetization. Like they kind of give like the option of buying some skins and all that, and those skins kind of disappear after a little while. Yeah, we might see some crazy motherfuckers buying everything, but I don't see that. And I already got like 3 DLCs. I think it was the Ghost Squad or something, Shadow Company. I don't know. I don't remember their names. But I got that one, and I also got the Raiders packs. I just thought they were really good and really cool, so I got them. So I have the call sign Duffel Dog and the Ranger, the Army Ranger. So all those things are just really nice, the small things, but it's just really good. And I kind of enjoyed the way the skins look. Yeah, even in the Battle Pass, they're simple, and people are saying like, oh, whatever, come on, man, like, look at this shit. Look at this guy wearing a cape. Like, yeah, sure, cape is your biggest fucking thing bothering you, like, imagine being a sniper and having a cape. That fucking shit would rule, man. It would rock the shit out of you. Like, it would be great. Still, I don't know. And I think they're exploring really well the unique cosmetics and all that, and the gameplay reward tied to a, you know, battle pass. And the unique cosmetics are simple, but they kinda, you know, hit differently. It's like the ghosts that we have. Like, my friend bought it and I was like, yeah, this skin pack actually looks really good, but I might as well just drop 50 bucks in it. 50 bucks because of Brazil, so still, it just felt really cool and I decided to buy it. And usually I don't buy skins, I don't buy that, like, those packs, except like Dead by Daylight or something like that. But still, it just was nice, you know. I can't complain about the way how EA is monetizing currently, so, you know, just have to wait and see how it's gonna develop. But until then, like, and I've been saying a lot of like, but again, like the video. Either way, anyway, it's just good. I think they're not fucking it up, and we'll have to wait and see. Stop saying like larger paid expansions, so we're not gonna see crazy Cold War shit. Thank God we're not gonna see futuristic things or alternative history, because the game already is alternative history. But we could have like new maps, modes that would fit thematic expansions. So, you know, like giving a theme, so Middle East, Europe, South America, North America, and kind of have those different vehicles, different skins, different everything for the new maps and modes and vehicles to fit those themes. So it would be, I think it would be really nice, since it's not a huge thing, you know. So for example, if they're gonna create naval warfare, they could set up in the Mediterranean Sea, they could islands, archipelago, shit like that. So I think we could create more game modes similar to the one that we had in Naval Strike, if I'm not mistaken, that's the name, that we would assault the enemy ship. That was a great game mode that kind of died really fast in Battlefield 4, but still, I think it's really cool, and it has a potential impact in of those expansions decide to make. Not paid, of course, but, you know, free expansions. I think that if they do that, it's just gonna change the shift the meta more and more, and it's gonna help longevity. And the meta, by the way, kind of doesn't make any difference. Some COD players run around with the best SMG shit, but, like, for example, the last match that I played, I killed like 17 5 times. Okay, cool, bro. The other dude, oh no, we lost, but we lost. It was a very tight match. I don't know, just gotta say that I really enjoy the idea of having different settings, different themes, but still grounded and not futuristic garbage or whatever. We just want normal things, and maybe bring more classical Battlefield maps such as Metro and things like that. You guys already know, you know. Operation Locker would be really fun to see again, maybe from a different perspective, maybe a little bit destroyed, since, you know, like Battlefield 4, we fucking demolished that shit over and over. But I think it would be very cool, very see how Battlefield expands the war and the world right now. Another thing that is very important for us to talk about is the free updates and events. Updates, we already know what we're gonna have. We're gonna have new maps, new weapons, new gadgets, quality of life improvements. All these things are just normal for games that have live service content. And the expansions, like I said, we're gonna have probably a new map each season, new weapons tied to the battle pass, maybe challenges, but that doesn't affect as much because we already know how it works, right? I would enjoy seeing limited time events, community challenges, potential narrative driven updates. You know, it would be really nice to see more about Pax Armata, more about NATO, maybe some cool cinematics, you know, like Call of Duty would do, but not fucking it up like Call of Duty did. I just think it would be really cool, and seeing that live limited time events are also really nice. They could release something. For example, October 31st, they just said, fuck it, we're not Halloween. They didn't even put pumpkins in the maps or whatever. I don't think that's a bad thing, because that's not the idea of the game. It's not Call of Duty, it's not Overwatch, it's not League of Legends, but still it would be kind of cool to have a little thing or two. I mean, we got some charms, we got some things like that not even everyone got it, but still kind of worked in a very small way. But again, we could have some things that could be like a game mode that's available for 1 day, available for 3 days, available for a week. Who cares? Something different, just so we can play like a different game mode, maybe zombies, infected, I don't know. Something like that would be really cool. And honestly, I think that DICE has been using player feedback in the live service, so they've been using live service to address player feedback and maintain engagement. So for example, people were complaining about a skin and DICE completely removed it. They complained about the Razor skin. They completely revamped and toned it down a little bit, so it's not a bright green color, it's just a normal tone color, not bright green, if I could say that. But again, I just think it's really cool to have. It would be really different community challenges, limited time events, and all those things. But it's really cool to see how DICE has been addressing player feedback, and I just hope they keep doing it. And the long game, so Battlefield 6 Future Beyond Year 1. I think a potential Year 2 and beyond content strategies would probably not new faction squads or characters like we had in Pax Armata, seeing Mackenzie and the others from their squad, even major overhauls, maybe addressing the issue with SMGs. Oh, and by the way, don't think I'm crying like, oh, SMGs are too OP. Fuck no, I play with the PDW, I just think, you know, they're just way too dumb. I play with the PDW, every single time that I die, it's just someone using an SMG, doesn't matter their close, medium, distance, far, it's just super broken. I've killed people with SMGs that it's just like, what the fuck, you know. So I just wish they could kind of change a little bit how SMGs work, maybe lower distance that they're good. So, you know, maybe if you're shooting from far, maybe damage wouldn't be as good or something like that. Because remember, bullets lose speed, and you know, it's a fucking 9mm 45 ACP, god forbid. I just wanted them to change a little bit all things. If you guys are not happy with stuff, worry, they're not COD developers, and you know, the guy that worked for COD is in Battlefield, and probably it's for the best, 100%. He was the GOAT for Call of Duty, and now he's Battlefield. So every single time you guys are too fed up with some bullshit, you can say it. Just don't complain about everything. That's how people ruin games, complaining about everything like a whiny bitch. Honestly, I completely think that Battlefield needs to remain a premier FPS for years to come, or premier, you know, those types of games that people say like, oh my goodness, Battlefield 6 is probably one of the best games I've played so far, or like, oh, this game I used to play when the game came out and I still play it to this day. Battlefield is just amazing. That's what I want. Not that difficult, at least not in my opinions. I just want them to not fuck it up. And that's it. I really hope they don't fuck it up, because Battlefield, congratulations my guys. You guys did it just really, really good. Yeah, I think that's it. Honestly, just a little convoluted, I know. But honestly guys, are you ready for Battlefield 6, or should I say the future of Battlefield 6? Beyond the initial launch, what truly awaits us in terms of expansions and seasonal updates? I don't know. We just dived a little deep into the speculation, not the leak, because I don't deal with leaks that much, and I kind of gave you guys my predictions to kind of paint a vivid picture of the content for Battlefield 6, far beyond what you might expect. That was kind of it. Just hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and I sure did, making it a different thing for me. Battlefield 6 doing, just enjoy it. I think it's great, and I just hope they keep doing great over and over, because this game, hell man, just a really good game. I really hope Battlefield doesn't fuck it up. But anyway guys, I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching this video. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to leave a like, comment what you think, and subscribe. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Kisses, my boys and girls. More boys because, you know, more boys watch us. So, yeah. If you're a chick, say your favorite fruit down below in the comments, and that's it. Bye bye, boys and girls.